so handsome and talented.
I don't know why it's not playing all the sounds, but whatever. Wait, why did it not play for you? That's so rude, chatbot. Play things for Danny. Hi, Connor. I was wondering if you're going to turn up today. I missed your face. Connor, I was thinking about you last night and this morning. Have you seen the Mario movie? I was thinking it would be a movie that you would really enjoy. Like, I think out of anyone that I know, I was sitting there thinking last night, I was like, who would enjoy this movie? And I was like, oh, of course Connor would. Less weird than I thought it was going to be. I have not seen. What do you mean it's less weird than you thought it was going to be and you haven't seen? What on earth do you mean? Oh, less. Oh, me thinking about you. I think about you a lot, Connor. I just don't respond to your messages because you send them on Facebook Messenger. Who uses Facebook? Very excitingly, you now use. I know. I have seen you sending me reels, which I also ignore. If you want to get my attention, just don't even message me. I finally went back and responded to Danny from like 4 days ago. Anyway, very excitingly, I am gaming invites. What do you mean? Like to play Pokemon or something? I'm gonna put you guys down like this because I find it easier. So unblindingly light. Ooh, interesting turn. Yeah. Okay. Go check water levels. We'll take it. More gaming invites? What do you mean more gaming invites? Like more gaming on my channel or more Pokemons? I am becoming more organized. I will admit. I am getting to a point where I am doing my last few customs for a while. I'm going to be shutting off my customs as of now. And then I'm going to focus on other parts of the business and be a bit more organized in those areas. Just because it was taking, like, I did not know how long customs would take most of the time. And so it was like cutting into hours that I wanted to use for like designing patterns and making other things. Hi, Angie. So I have started doing that, and I've started putting in more of like a timeline. Because I started like scheduling out my weeks, and when I wasn't putting in I was trying to put in times that I'd like work on orders versus work on other things. But like the orders, I'd never know how long they take, so it was very hard to like actually capitalize on or actually organize around. So I just got to a point where I was like, I don't know. Like, so I ended up just having to. I just wanted to stop them and focus more on pattern design again. I could definitely go through cycles, but it's definitely better than what I was doing before. As in, like, with an organization. Someone told me the other day that, like, if you, regardless of how creative you are or how good how good your brand may be, a little bit of organization will always like give that percentage of profit a big boost. And I was like, you know what? They're probably right. I should probably be more organized. Anyway, how is everyone? while I go on this rant about organization and orders and things. Oh, I haven't even gone to hand cam. I forgot. Thank you, Danny. I have a little coffee. What have you guys missed since last time? I'll show you one order I've been working on that's been taking me bloody forever. I still have to finish its eyes, but this is for... Ta-da! I made another little Totodile, but this time in cotton yarn. So I had a little, you can kind of see some little stabby holes going on here because I was trying to make the eyes out of like yarn, or like trying to like map them out. I did send out the dress, that's already gone as well. But I was trying to make the eyes out of yarn, but it's almost finished. This is a little Totodile for my brother-in-law. He wanted one for his brother's baby. So I was going to... I was meant to finish that within like the next 3 weeks, but then the baby came early. So like the past 2 days I've been going absolutely ham on that Totodile, trying to get it finished. And then I found out that I'm not actually going to be able to like send it out to them until next week. So I was like, I'm going to put a pause on that because my fingers are bruised. Trying to like work with cotton yarn with such, it's so small. And then trying to like sew with it. It doesn't have like a lot of stretch to it, so a lot of it is just like pushing on the back of a needle, which is what's bruised my fingers. It's a painful time. You're worn out. Vampires demanded I sacrifice 6 vials of them earlier. Understandable. What do you mean you're gone blood? Do you mean you've gone to donate blood? I don't know if it's legal for me to donate blood in Australia. I haven't really looked into it. I normally have the, like as most gay men do, have like a weird relationship with donating blood. Where you can't. Or like historically you can't, but they don't really like target our community because they're usually like, oh sorry, not you. Anyone but you. No, I was at the doctor's office. They made me fast for 12 hours and then took that. Oh, fair enough. I can see why you'd be so exhausted. If it helps, I haven't had much sleep either. I was working up late on getting the little kitty pattern finished. I just don't tell them my orientation, fuck them. Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't know if they can really check. They're just like, oh, have you slept with a man in the last 6 months or whatever? And you're like, sure. They're like, absolutely not taking your blood. But then if you say no, they're like, oh yeah, sure. And they still have to test it anyway, which is a bit crazy. So it's like, what's the point of that question? The 6 months myself, yeah. Exactly. Oh my god. Humongous would even admit to that dry spell. Like, if the nurse, you're just like, sorry. I'm just gonna have to say I'm having such a dry spell. I remember I went to go get we're at like a pride event, and then I was with my friend, and they were like, oh, how many partners have you slept with in the past month? And he was just like, and sat there for like a good minute. She's like, I just need an estimate. And he's like, oh, I can do that. He was like sitting there trying to count everyone in his brain. I was like, oh my god. no, have I done this wrong? Fuck. I did count this wrong. Back to the start. This is what happens when you don't have much sleep and you try to do this. Okay, yeah, 1, 2, 3. Frog! You have to even think, yikes. I don't know. Fair to him. It doesn't really matter. As long as it's not affecting other people, people can sleep or not sleep with as many people as they like, you know? Thank you for the frog emojis. Get those in the chat. Yeah, so I started the stream a little bit earlier today because I've got my little kitty pattern coming out at 10, no, at 11. What's that? 2 hours-ish from now, so I wanted to have like a little moment of time beforehand, so I could contact the winners of the giveaway. Which is happening over on the Instagram right now. And then it's all going to be released. It's the first time I'm doing like a scheduled release on my my website as well, or scheduled publishing. Can you guys hear the Mario music, by the way? Yay! I was saying before, I went and watched the Mario movie last night with some friends, and what a funny movie! Like, I was not expecting it to be that funny. I didn't really know what I was expecting to, mainly because they had like Chris Pratt as the lead, and I was a bit like, ugh, not Chris Pratt. And it was just like, it was honestly so funny, and I think it's because of the amount of times I've played like Super Mario, not Super Mario Bros, but like Super Smash Bros, Mario Kart, Mario Party. I was just like, oh my god, I am seeing all the references. And I was like, I'm not even like the biggest Mario fan. Okay, I think I'm just missing a stitch on this actual page. So, page round. So, I don't know what's happened there. But it's fine. Might just be slightly smaller than the other ones. Yeah, but you're half in. Was it half out? Oh, half out. So just because of the blood. I don't know what that's like. Like, I've always wanted to give blood, and I think before it even come out, I just like I'd forgot my license one time, so they couldn't do it because they couldn't ID me. And then the next time, something else happened that blocked me, and I was like, okay, maybe it's not. Maybe it's just not destiny. And then I came out, and then I was like, I'm with men now. And then they were like, absolutely not. 50. 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. What am I supposed to be on? Oh, I've done this wrong. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 ba, da, 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 da. I'm tired more than anything, it's fine. And tomorrow I'll actually have one of my middle hooks to stuff in the Moogle's heads I've been working on. What Moogle pattern are you working on? Was it you? Also, is it Blythe the Whistle or is it Blythe Whistle? Because was it you who said that my patterns look like Moogles? And I was like, oh my god, they do. Blythe Whistle, got it. Got it. Dun, dun, dun. The one that Pix made, the Moogle Head keychains. I'm making 24 of them. 24 keychains? My god. I'm also, like, I've decided that now that I've finished doing custom orders again, I'm excited to get back into just, like, making dolls that I really want to make. And I really want to do a market, and I'm thinking keychains should be the way to go. Yeah, guess the friends are meeting at July at FanFest in Vegas. What's FanFest? Dun, 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 dun. Two, 3. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Basically a con for Final Fantasy. Oh my god. We were supposed to do a crochet con at some point. But they got postponed again. But I've never gone to a con. Like, I feel like I'm missing out. I see all the different advertisements for like the different drag cons, Twitch cons. I'm like, I want to come. We used to have a thing called Armageddon in New Zealand, but it wasn't amazing. But like, it was our thing. You're not even going to the fan fest, you're just bringing them the keychains. I don't think I've seen this keychain that Pix made. Two, 3. And it's primarily because I think I'm always on at the same time that he's streaming. Oh, it's on Ribbler? Oh. Is it his pattern? I'm gonna look it up. Okay, just even search his name. Pix Stitch. Ribbler. There he is. Hello, Pix. Oh, he's got a few patterns on here. I see it now. The old Moogle keychain. That's cute. Wait, what was I thinking? I don't know if I was thinking of Moogles. Was I thinking of Moogles? Why is my automatic search freaking Yahoo? Why is it going to Yahoo? Oh no, it is Moogles. Yeah, my patterns look like Moogles. Kind of. Do we see the Moogle body? A little bit. Could I make one of my cats into a Moogle? I probably could. I probably will when I make my Halloween pattern. Can we just say how talented Pix is? Like, not only talented, that he's just like one of the best people on this app. He's such like a community spirit. If we're gonna put anything, any kind of name to it, he's just like Pix Stitch. Oh, I think I've even got him like as a shout out. Is it that? Do I not even have him? I should do. That guy. He's probably online now. He is a huge sweetheart, absolute supporter of everything in Makers and Crafting. You have him on Twitch and Insta, yeah. Oh, what's his Ribbler name? Sorry, it's just Pixstitch, like all one word. Like, I'll just check in the link, wherever it was. There you go. He's got some little Pokemon beanies in there as well. Very cute. What am I doing? Quickly counting. I don't know how I've gone slightly off count with this, but I need to get back. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. No, that should be 36. Dun, 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 dun. Wait, what? 24 of those all that sewing? No, but like my friend, telling my friends enough. There's a lot of sewing in it, isn't there? Like all those little mouthpieces and things. But like, I feel like you have to get used to sewing if you're going to be crocheting like amigurumi. I think it's just part of the process. It's like with these patterns that I'm making now, some of my testers were like, why don't you do no sew arms? And I was like, well, it takes me like 2 seconds to sew the arm in. I was like, and I actually don't mind it too much. Yeah, I was like, it's kind of, I feel like it's just part of the sewing them symmetrically is why you don't do amigurumi, or really do. I think it's just part of the process with amigurumi. I actually kind of enjoy it. I have like sewing sessions. Like I don't like to do sewing live, as people who've been following me for a while know. But I don't mind it. The caterpillar you made had 16 pieces. Yeah, the Totodile I did last night actually destroyed my hands. What else is there? Charizard took me bloody forever. I think it makes things just come together nicely. And I don't mind sewing with this. I mean, okay, this yarn here, super soft with work here with. At times, a little bit annoying to sew with because it starts doing that weird thing where it like splits apart. But I still prefer sewing with it over like acrylic yarn because it's bigger. Oh my god, did everyone also see that I got my box of yarn from Arcane Fiberworks? So I'm going to be entering my clothing era now, which is super exciting. I've been wanting to do that for so long. So I'm just waiting for like a little yarn swift to arrive so I can get all the skeins or the hanks of yarn and start making some things. What am I going to make? I am thinking of making a sweater vest as my first project. So, well, I might show you. Give me a moment. I will go grab the yarn. That website Rebel you posted, does that teach you how to make the Mario mushrooms? New to crochet, I'd love to make that. I don't know. That was a link to... I mean, I assume so, because there's Mario keychains. It's all Pix, who's another creator on here. Those would be very, very simple to make as well, as a good beginner project. Does it have any felting in there? Should I just go into the pattern? Get fish in the oven, that is fair enough. We'll say hi, Mini Bok. I've never opened a pattern on Ribbler apart from my own. This is so weird. Where do I go? Oh, yes. Yeah, that would be a very simple beginner pattern to start. And then it just uses little felt eyes, but you could just do it with yarn anyway. Yeah, this is really, this is a very like simple pattern, easy to read, everything. It is a good one to start with, yeah, I'd say so. I mean, I normally say like a buzzy bee, like I have a free bee pattern on my website, but like that mushroom pattern, also very easy. Anyway, I was going to show you my yarns. So I got like 5 different... Can you post your website? Oh yeah, if you go... Where is it? Shop, sure. That'll take you to my website. Lol, it thinks I'm doing like a avatar thing. Anyway, look. So, this yarn here, look how cute this looks. So this is the driftwood color. So it's like nice kind of blues, browns, etc. So I've got lots of this color, and then I've got lots of this green color next to it. Might be better on my other camera actually, because this one tends to wash out colors. Oh my god. Can we see this? So it's like, this one's kind of like grays, dark, like greens, light greens, and dark grays. And then this is that same blue one I just held up before. So these 2 yarns, oh my god, it's so soft. It is pretty. It's from Arcane Fiberworks. So they are, I've become one of their affiliates which is super cool because I wanted to make more clothes anyway. But now I'm one of their affiliates, and now I get like if you use my link through my website, then I also get a percentage. Finally, someone's like doing an affiliate thing with me. I also got like a grey color, just charcoal, and then I also got 2 more colors. I got this like nice chestnut. This is all chunky weight. I got the chunky, bulky kind of weight. And then I got like just a undyed ecru. So, what I'm thinking... Where is it? I'm thinking I'll mix these 2 together. So I'll do a sweater vest that is mainly this green, and then the edging will be done in like the charcoal color here. Kind of like that. And then I want to make a chunky sweater, and I'll do it in this brown, like this, sorry, in the driftwood, and then I'll do like these browns as like the ribbing. Or now I'll do the browns. I got the undyed color, the white, because I just wanted to see what it looked like, but I'll probably just do the browns. And I was thinking of doing like the Dre sweater, if people know Mrs. Moonhaven. I think she's on here as a shout out. She's got a fun, like, thank you, mommy. She's got a fun sweater pattern that I'd like to try out, so. Making a baked lemon, pepper, salmon, and rice for dinner. Yum. I mean, I don't eat salmon, but if that was a fish that I do eat, yes. Yeah, all that yarn, super pretty. And I'm just excited to get, like, use more of it. Also, I'm just gonna sit back this time. I'm normally, like, sitting in front, also doing my crafting at the same time. But I don't know if many people actually watch my hand cam, and I just want to sit here and chat. Like... Could do it as a just chatting session. Like sometimes I feel like I'm hunching over the computer. So now you can see my yarn wall. You do that with swordfish too? Ooh. I don't actually eat a lot of like fish, but I do remember like when we were younger, my dad and my brother would go catch snapper, and then we would have like lemon pepper snapper for like breakfast. He would like crumb the fish and then fry it in a pan and then chuck like some lemon pepper like seasoning on it at the end. And I mean, I don't really eat fish, but I used to love. I don't know. I just like those mornings. Just don't like freshwater fish. I don't know much of the difference. Aren't you eating salmon though? Isn't salmon a freshwater fish? Or is salmon saltwater? Correct me if I'm wrong. Salmon is fresh. Okay, got it. The salmon you've got is a salty. There's salty salmon? What? I don't know why it seems so baffling that some fish could live in salt water and fresh water. I'm just like, oh my god. I thought salmon could only... I don't know, I just imagine like salmon swimming up streams. But I mean, they're like, if they're catching... Like, if they... Oh no, they got salmon farms, don't they? I was like, how do they get like mass production of salmon? It's the farms. They don't go out there like chasing salmon with a giant net and dragging it up the rivers, destroying all the wildlife. They just farm them. Much kinder to the earth. Not the salmon. Sorry, I feel like I'm about to ruin your meal. So they're mainly freshwater, but they'll migrate to the ocean sometimes to lay eggs. That's fascinating. They spawn, but they spawn in fresh? Wait, what? Danny, Angie, you're saying conflicting arguments. They spawn in fresh, or did they spawn in the ocean? Who here is right? Fight in the comments for me, please. This is what I want to find out. And she's like, I'm too tired for this. I didn't come here to argue. Both Pacific and Atlantic salmon are anadromous fish, which means that they're both, or that they're born in freshwater, spend most of their lives in salt water, then return to freshwater for spawning. As such, salmon are one of the few species that are both freshwater and saltwater fish. Oh. Oh, it's the same thing, we just said differently. But you said that they go back to the ocean to sometimes lay eggs, whereas that one says the opposite. So they lay the eggs in the river, not the ocean. I like that I just sit here and I just like get other people to Google things for me. As though I'm busy. I've got things to do. I'm making a squirrel. Don't cross me. Oh, Angie's the same thing I just... Danny, first you delete the chat, then you block everyone. And now you're just out here spreading misinformation. We know what you're up to. You're trying to get me cancelled. Get me cancelled off all these streaming platforms for allowing such things to happen. People want to come hang out with me as I make cute animals. Hi Brenda, how are you? I hope you're having a fabulous day. We're just out here, we're out here just bullying Danny, because why not? Why not? The day is young. It's only just reached 9 AM for me. I got up super early for this stream. You're welcome. Got up super early, just in time to release the little kitty buddy pattern. Just finished cleaning ceiling fans. I wouldn't call it a fabulous day. Oh my gosh, what are you cleaning the ceiling fans for? 6 PM for you. Oh, good evening to you, Angie. Oh, look, is it time to delete chat and stop stream? Oh no. Danny, don't threaten it. Well, good evening to you both. I hope I'm hanging out with you while you're cooking dinner. I mean, I actually am. Angie's making baked salmon. That's like the time when I put on Twitch streams, is when I'm like cooking or doing something else in the background. Otherwise I have a TV show going. Currently working a classic. I could have guessed that, Danny. Just finished leftover spaghetti. Is that why you're cleaning the ceiling fans? Actually, you go to a food shop. I had my friend Perry here for the week. It was a lovely time, but I need to not have people visit me anymore. I'm really determined to get into a routine and be more organized, and then as soon as I do so, I always have someone come visit for like a week or a few days, and it just throws me out of the entire system. And I should be able to organize for while they're here, but I'm just not. It's always so unplanned and spontaneous, which is fun, but let the bulbs soak while I ate. Luckily no spaghetti in the ceiling fans. You soak... Wait, what? You soak the light bulbs? Why are you soaking light bulbs? Is that a thing? Are we all supposed to be soaking our light bulbs? Luckily no spaghetti on the ceiling fans. You're doing a good job. Be proud. The globes. My brain is fried. Everyone's brain is fried. Sorry, you've come in here. I've started giving you like 20 million questions about how you clean ceiling fans. Alright, one more round. Get in there, folks. Also very exciting. So, because I got all that yarn from Arcane Fiberworks, I have now also bought myself a little yarn winder and a yarn swift. And I was thinking I might go, and now that I'm not doing as many customs, I feel more comfortable going on TikTok lives again. Hey Gorge, hey Patty, good morning. This is very early for you. Oh wait, are you? No, you're not on the same timeline as us, are you? What time is it for you? Like 8 AM? 9 AM? I don't know how it works in Australia. Half an hour behind. Oh, that's even more confusing. So it's like 8:45. Good morning. Have a little coffee, have a little hydrate. We're just hanging out. I'm making a little squirrel. I'm thinking that so I've got this pattern up, I want to make like a Pachirisu version. Which I'm actually now going to change my avatar to, because I can. How do you spell Pachirisu? Did that work? Hey! Okay. Just on your way into work. Fair enough. You can spend your time hanging out with us. Chit-chatting. How have you been? What's new with you? Have you been making it to miniature streams? I feel like that's what we bonded over. I haven't seen Tro on here in ages. Or like every time he is on is when I'm coming back from work and he's like just about to finish, or I'm exhausted and I'm like, oh. I used to be able to finish my Twitch stream, or like finish like a shift at work, and then I would come back like real buzzed, ready to do some late night work. And lately I've just been so tired. I don't know what's changed for me. Maybe it's because I don't sleep in anymore. Being good, mostly working, doing uni stuff, and either gaming or planning dates. Ooh! Who have you been seeing? Is it one person particular that you're planning dates with? Skip schedule was fucked. Yeah, understandable. Anyone in this crafting world is so sleep deprived. It's called getting older, yeah. I don't think it would like suddenly hit that I need more sleep so often. We also just changed our daylight savings, so it's a bit like, whoa. Learn all about sleep at uni, including the concept of a sleep debt. What is a sleep debt? Please enlighten us. This sounds like something that I would like fully go into other streams and just keep telling people about as like my new fact. But did you know about sleep debt? Alright, where am I up to? Perfect. Okay, we've almost finished the body. Then I'll do, I guess, the head. This is the thing we were arguing about, was like, should the head shape be the same or should it be different? And everyone just says the same, didn't they? So psychologists are now saying that we accrue a sleep debt when we don't get enough sleep. So that's why even when we get a full 8-9 hours of sleep, we still won't feel fully refreshed. So say I slept for 3 hours one night and then the next night I slept for 8 hours. Do I still need to, like, is it like a different process to catch up on sleep? Is that what they're saying? Like, I would need to, like, if we need to sleep like 8 hours on average, so I slept 3 hours one night, 8 hours the next, does that mean I need to find 5 hours of sleep somewhere? Or does that replenishment happen naturally or something? Or do I need to do it like a few sleeps of 9 hours to catch up? Apparently we need a great hours of recovery. Wait, what? Is there an interest rate? Yeah, is there an interest rate when it comes to sleep? Apparently much greater hours of recovery sleep, including full 8 and 9 hours and a fair few sleep-ins before we fully recover. Oh! So once we've had like one night of lack of sleep, we need to actually have a few sleep-ins before we feel fully refreshed again. That's fascinating. Maybe I should sleep more often. Add that to my goals of being more recognized. My goals of being more organized. My goals of being recognized. For I am famous. And I'm going to be the most famous crocheter that ever did live. People are going to know me. They're going to know my name. Actually, I'm coming out in a magazine soon. I'll be out in the... I don't know if it's meant to be allowed. I assume I can talk about it. Whatever. I'm going to be out in the next Homespun beginners like crochet and knitting magazine here in Australia. Take a week of leave and just sleep for the whole week, I would gladly. But I only work in the evenings, and then the rest of the time is my own time I sleep for myself, which I need to do to make money. I do rely on the money I make from these pattern sales. Also, hi Dory, how are you? Welcome along. We're just doing a camera setup of me just like this. I could do my hand cam, but I felt like reclining back in my chair and chatting today. I felt like it was a bit, I don't know, more comfortable. Making a bucket hat, cute. Just like your everyday standard bucket hat, or a different style, like checkered, or is it like one of those frog ones? Bye, Patty. We love you. We'll see you soon. Boom, boom, boom. Have a good day at work. So I just realized Danny sent like a stretch thing before. And I didn't fully stretch. Brownie Bites, hello. So excited for my kitty pattern. Me too. It's coming out in like an hour and a half. It's like, it's so weird because it gets to a point where I'm like, I could just release it now. Like, who's gonna know? It's ready. It's just waiting for, like, I just do it at a certain time, and I don't know. It's like arbitrary. Whatever. Big stretch. Us on Twitch would know. I know. I think the bunny pattern I released early anyway. I think I had it up there for like an hour before I told people it was actually available. No one noticed. But I was like, what? I can do what I want. I like the thought of a sleep loan shark coming and knocking you the fuck out. Not a sleep loan shark. What kind of kitty are you gonna make, Brownie? I've had someone order one of my made-to-order kitty cats, so they're getting a little tuxedo cat, which I'm very excited to make. I actually got sent, so Hobie Yarns sent me Grand White Tamagotchi cat. Yay! That's the color that I'm making as well. But I got like this dark grey. So Hobie Yarns came out with Hobie Honey Bunny Shine, which is like just a sparkly version of the yarn. And so I asked them if they could send me some, and they did. And so now I need to find reasons to use it. But one of those, I'm going to ask if I can make like a sparkly tuxedo cap for that person. I mean, I'll make them one in grey anyway, but like, it's cute. Well, I'll see if I can show you on here. Hopefully this shows up. Do we see the sparkle? Like a very slight shimmer to it? Look at that. Look at that sparkle coming through. Come on, sparkle. Yeah, it's very, very subtle. So, I thought that would be very fun. So I want to make one of those. A little sparkly kitty. Yeah. Now that I've shut off custom orders, I'm still doing made to orders for my own patterns. But I'm still making people's little plushie pals, and people are finally ordering them as well, which is really exciting. Because I had made to order plushie pals up there for ages. I still need to revamp the photos, which I think might be the reason why. But how exciting. People wanting to order my designs. I'm like a proud mama bear. Ta-da. Another body. Done. Done and dusted. Ta-da! I love how it just has this like little booty shape. It's like they're wearing padding. Cheers to that. Alright. What's next? Probably the head. And then tomorrow we can make like the new ears and the new tail. What do squirrels look like? I don't. I was like, I love squirrels. I'm thinking of just like Pachirisu. Squirrel. They don't, because they have more of a snout face, and we were talking about this last time I was on stream. And they have the big bushy tail, which I'm just gonna different color. Wait, what? People are saying that they do exist in Australia. You can see squirrels in Australia? What? Oh my god. I'm so excited to see one. They're just so cute. They also have a little white belly, don't they? When the ears stick up. Okay, we'll figure this one out. I was thinking of also making an axolotl. I've got so many pattern ideas. Hi, Cosmic Panda, how are you? Thank you for the follow. We're just coming up with little ideas. I was just looking at squirrels on Google Images just to make sure I've kind of got the right idea. Because would it look like my kitty pattern? Maybe not. Maybe I'll give it an actual snout. This is the part that we're trying to decide. Wait, do I have those drawings still? Is it this one? Yeah, I was trying to figure... Oh, where's my actual hands? we drew a frog, but also this is like one idea for the squirrel pattern. I was like, do I make a face like that? Or is it something like that? Which I think we're going to go for that one. We also talked about how giving it like a little, like a white jaw, but I don't think that looks good. So it's between that and the lizards I drew. Oh my god, another frog. Where is it? That one. I'm still torn by this. I feel like if it's gonna like match. So you don't like this one? Squirrel 5 o'clock shadow, yeah. If you say the one you're showing now, I don't know how long the delay is. So this is option 1. Option 1 is the round face, like the normal buddy face. And then option 2 is the pointed face. Squirrels do have a more triangular face, but so do cats. Because I mean, like, this isn't a pointed face. This is just a round head. You like option 2? See, that's the thing I'm nervous about. I was like, do I stray away from this round head option that I've kind of got going on? Brenda, I'm going to say option 1. You know? It's really hard to pick. It's like, do I want to keep to this Buddy and the Pal round theme? Take chances, make mistakes, get messy things. Because I was trying to figure out, I was like, do I go for this like theme? Yeah, like, because this one isn't the usual style that I do. It's just more of a squirrel. Whereas this is more within the usual style. Which is why I'm a bit like, So deep in thought. I met someone in real life the other day from like TikTok. the frog that I was going to do in my style. And then we also, because we talked the same about doing like a lizard in that way. This is the lizard we finalized. But that was going to have a pointed face as well. I think I should try both. Just to see what they look like. I'm so nervous to try new things. I sit here and I'm like, I know. Just make a head each way and see how I like it. Decisions. See, if I was to make like a snout one, it'd be kind of pointed, wouldn't it? But not too pointed, because otherwise it'd look like a mouse. So how do I make a round head like that? If you've ever complained about your head, no, I haven't. Ew! Okay, if we... I'm just trying to envision it. It would go 6, 12, 15, 18. When am I doing a reach? That's the other issue. Is I have to figure out what sizing. When does it go up to? Usually 48. Where's my... It's weird, just like a random head somewhere. Okay, here it is.